everybody, and welcome back again to Mass Effect. So, after a few very exciting episodes on Vermeer, we are now back on the Normandy, and yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do next. I mean, the quest says I'm supposed to report to the Council and warn them of Sovereign's plan to attack the Citadel. But I basically did that last episode, and they were just like, nah, Reapers aren't real, and so I suppose I'm just going to go back to the Citadel and maybe talk to them in person. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to do that.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Oh, so actually they're now sending reinforcements after all. Well, that's about time.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so we're going back to the Citadel after all.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
Okay, but we still have to go to Ilos as well.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mule Relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Well, then maybe I should take care of him.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
You know, the thing with the bomb wasn't even my idea, but fair enough. Yeah, we need to find the conduit, though.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Really? Really? And what about the Reapers?
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
Well, actually, I spoke to one of them in person. Well, not quite in person. It was sort of a hologram or whatever. But that was not a dream, and it wasn't a vision. That was very, very real. Yeah, I guess there's really no convincing you, right?
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Really? This is a mistake, honestly. This is a big, big mistake.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Well, perfect.
Commander, are you all right? I'm sure there's a way to appeal. We're under Alliance authority, after all, not the Council.
Well, I tried, and it didn't really work.
Official channels are closed. They were quite clear about that.
Closed. And we're supposed to accept that. So where do you think the best view will be when the Reapers roll through? If we have to sit it out, may as well get a good seat.
Yeah, this is over yet. I'll think of something. I hope.
We lost the battle, not the war. I'll figure something out.
If I can be of any help, let me know. I hope I'm not out of line saying that.
Stop being so precious. Yeah, I'm just upset.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. It was a frustrating trip before we were grounded.
You looked like you were about ready to go off on the Council. Much as they deserve it, it's good to take a step back. I'm here for you, but we're in a rough spot, and the last thing I want to do is muddy things. Like it's all that clear to start with. Are we the pride of the fleet or not? Are we valued agents or just peons?
You know, at this point, I don't really care what they think anymore.
I'm sick of it too. Maybe we need to take a little initiative.
You have something up your sleeve, Shepard? What am I saying? When don't you? That's what I appreciate about you.
Appreciate me more. Yeah, right.
I think you need more practice appreciating me. On the floor and give me 20, Lieutenant.
Finally, a reason to look forward to physical training.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. BioWare really loves doing that, don't they? I hope for your sake, Joker, that you weren't listening.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Well, I guess you better go then.
Okay. Well, you know, Caden, I don't want to compare you to other men, you know, but just saying, Cullen knew what to do in a situation like that. He wouldn't let some clumsy, nosy subordinate interrupt. He would have that kiss, but maybe I should have taken some initiative here, you know. After all, Shepard's the commander in this game. Anyway, let's go and see what Captain Anderson wants to talk about.
With exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Right. So I'm supposed to go to Flux. Captain Anderson is waiting for you in the wards at Flux. He may be able to help you get off the Citadel. Oh, so we're now going full rogue on the council and just, you know, try to do this on our own? I like it. I like that plan. Okay, let's head down to Flux.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Yep, all in a day's work.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Is that the AI that we found that was channeling credits from the gambling machines? probably was that computer.
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right?
Are you talking to me?
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
Okay, but what do you want?
You obviously wanted to speak to me.
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Tell me more about this.
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Okay. You're useless, you've learned nothing. I don't know. I don't know.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
Because they have bigger guns?
If they have bigger guns, we should increase military spending. Instead, we sign away our right to defend ourselves with treaties.
I like the way you think.
Alright. Yeah, tell me more about the election.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Tell me more about your party.
I don't know terra firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a good theory, but these people are making it sound like a racial issue.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical professionals.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're right, you know.
But you don't do anything to curtail the racist comments of your members.
Of course not, Commander. Whether I disagree with them or not, they have the right to express their opinion.
The pieces are right, Earth must walk alone. I don't necessarily agree with that statement, because, I mean, we all, you know, have to share this universe together, so I don't think that we can actually do this all on our own, especially not with a threat like the Reapers coming on. I think it's more important to make alliances, so I guess I'm going for this statement.
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
Tell me about Shanxi.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
And you're still upset about that? You know, guy, you really need to pick your battles. I mean, you are agitating against, I don't know, Krogans and Turians, when, you know, there's a Reaper coming that wants to kill all organic life. I think in a situation like this, we should stick together, you know, so nope, I won't support you.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least.
Thank
you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Well, then I wish you good luck, but I'm not sure if I like you guys. Anyway, that was interesting, but not what I'm actually here for. Oh, it was actually assignment. Interesting. But I still... What? Yeah, let's leave those guys alone. And instead, let's go to Flux and talk to Anderson.
Pardon me, soldier. Can I take a moment of your time?
What's going on here? Why is everyone wanting to talk to me now?
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
Alright, I'm listening.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Yeah, okay, but what's your point?
I understand, it's important, so what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Okay? Tell me about this drug.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Okay. Tell me about the drug dosage.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Why? What's wrong with him?
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Okay. Tell me more about the negotiation.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
I'm sure it will be fine.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
So you want to show them that we're unreasonable. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Also, I have a feeling that you're maybe just an addict. Could that be true?
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
So you want to take this drug so that you can perform better in the negotiation. I'm sorry, guy, but that's not a good thing. Drugs are bad, believe me, so don't be an idiot and don't take the drugs.
Will overdosing on stimulants and getting arrested help humanity, Keeler?
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
Nah, you know, if you have to say, you know, one last time, then it will never be one last time, because you will just keep on saying it, so no, you stop now.
You won't be doing humanity any favors if you overdose during negotiations. Get help now.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
Yes, you should really get some treatment for that, guy.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Alright, I'm happy that I could show you some reason by using a little bit of tough love here. Okay, but I'm still not doing what I'm actually wanting to do.
Huh. Places like this always want to hire Krogan bouncers. It's like we're a status symbol for them.
But they actually have look at that! Doran is actually dancing! Ah, this is amazing. Look at him. Can I talk to him? Oh, I can dance as well. Well, that is just wonderful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not really here for the dancing. I'm sorry. I want to speak to Captain Anderson. He's over there. Okay, let's do this.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Yeah, Udina kinda sold us out.
The Normandy's been grounded.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
And how would I do that?
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
And what will you do?
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
You know, Anderson, I like you. You're the only one on this whole station who actually has my back. But, yeah, what about my crew?
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
Alright, I guess you're right about that.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you gonna get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
That is very dangerous, though.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Well, Citadel Control seems like the more dangerous option, so maybe you should just break into Udina's office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Well, that's a good question. I may actually want to check in on some shops before I leave again, because I'm not sure if I can return here if I leave now, you know, stealing the Normandy and all that. So maybe I'm going to say not yet and have another look around this place before I actually go.
I still have some things to take care of.
Come see me when you're ready to do this. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Alright. So, now we... Yeah, I suppose I'm just going to go back to Anderson and then we will actually start our plan. Yeah, I will have another look around. I'm mostly interested in looking at some shops. But if I find anything else that is of interest, then I will include it before we continue with the mission. Alright, I'm back and I have done a little bit of shopping because, I mean, money is the least of my concern at the moment. I also checked out a few places again to see if I could find something new, but I couldn't. So I'd say just let's get this started, right?
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I am ready as I'll ever be.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alright. Okay, so I actually have to go back there on my own. Alright, let's do this.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Ah, that's amazing.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Oh, we're just stealing the ship. I love it. I love it. Alright, so we are now on the Normandy again, and we need to go to Ilos. Use the Murray to go to Ilos and stop Sam before he uses the conduit to unleash a Reaper invasion on the galaxy. And yeah, we're basically more or less rogue now, right? So that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure if it is of any use to try to talk to my companions before I continue here, but you know, I'll just give it a shot, and if I don't get any new dialogue, we'll just continue and go to Ilos right away.
Oh, damn it, no sign of pursuit?
I was hoping the Council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's not over yet, you know.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide-and-seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
No, it's okay.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
But stay ready, just in case we are getting some pursuits after all.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy. After everything you told me, it seems a bit extreme, don't you think?
Yeah, it may have been a little bit extreme, but I ran out of other options, you know.
Stealing the Normandy is a trivial risk compared to the threat of Saren.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. If you're wrong, we'll pay for it. But if you're right and we did nothing, I think we'd regret it a whole lot more. I just hope we can catch Saren before they realize we're missing.
Don't worry, we'll do this. We'll do this.
We'll catch him. Just be ready when we do.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, apparently at least some of them have something new to say, so let's talk to all of them.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
Thank you, Rex.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll catch him.
They won't.
With you, anything's possible.
Alright, thank you, Rex.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
And let's see if Tali has something new to say after all.
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
I'm not sure if you're actually excited or if this was just sarcastic.
Your father probably has some political pull, right? He wouldn't let them throw his little girl in jail.
You don't know my father. Stealing ships is a capital offense among my people. He'd probably want to execute us himself.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll have other problems on our hands if we don't succeed anyway.
We got bigger problems than your father.
Yeah.
Like Saren and the Reapers.
Good point. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
No, not really.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright.
Heard we're headed into the Terminus systems, Commander. Don't worry, ma'am. The Normandy's a hell of a ship. She'll get us through this.
Well, you're awfully relaxed about the fact that we just stole the ship. Okay.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Okay. Well, thank you for those encouraging words.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Okay. Thank you, Liara. Good talk.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Yeah, I feel the same way about this. Anyway, I've spoken to all of them, and if they had something new to say, I'm going to include it. But I think now we are ready to head out and, yeah, go to Ilos and stop Saren from getting to the conduit, right? So, we're going to leave the Citadel behind, and yeah, I mean, apparently I could still travel to all the other systems, but since I have already finished all the side quests, we're going to Ilos right away. Ilos. And we have a few other planets, so let's read the description first. Agitoton is a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of gold. Surface gravity is comfortable at 1.0 standard Gs. There are several areas of debris that may be the wreckage of downed Prothean aerostat colonies. Based on the size of the debris fields, a population of over 100,000 was likely. Alright, interesting. And Zafi. Zafi is a relatively small hydrogen and helium gas giant. There are several tenuous belts of debris in equatorial orbit. Spectral analysis of the material suggests artificial origins, perhaps remains of station that once mined Zafi for helium-3. So apparently this system was once colonized by the Protheans, I assume. In the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed to the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Okay, let's land.
Commander?
Not sure if I deserve the rank. Yeah, I mean we're kinda rogues now, renegades. So I'm not really a commander anymore, right?
Don't you think we're a little past titles?
We're a little past a lot of things. What happens if this doesn't work out, Shepard? We mutinied, stole a prototype warship. If they wanted to get technical, they could throw in kidnapping. We're a hell of an example of humanity's best and brightest, huh?
Well, I think we do alright. You know, we're just trying to save the whole damn galaxy, so I think it's okay.
I don't know about the example part, but as far as saving the galaxy, how good are first-timers supposed to be?
Fair enough. It'll really hit the fan when we get to Ilos. If things don't go well, I want you to know, well, I've enjoyed serving under you.
Oh, be a man. I'm sorry, but this I kind of have to take this. This is just so funny.
Caden, I don't think I've had the pleasure of you serving under me. Don't you think it's time to rectify that?
God.
Ouch. I walked right into that, didn't I?
You totally did,
We could
Caden.
get drummed out of the service for fraternization. Of course, we'll probably get the firing squad for mutiny. You know what? You're right. About everything. I think about losing you, and I can't stand it. And the galaxy will just keep going. Everything, even the Reapers, will come around again. But you and I, we are important right now. And this is what will never happen again. Us. Shepard, you make me feel human.
Well, in that case, I'd say stay with me. I mean, it's kind of right, because, I mean, we just stole a ship and we just obeyed all the orders. You know, the regulations on fraternization seem to be the least of our trouble at the moment. So, I guess, yeah, maybe this is just, you know, the moment to just say screw it all and, you know, just take this moment and enjoy it, you know?
Bunk here tonight, Caden. With me.
Is that an order, Commander?
Damn right. Nah, this is not an order. I'm not ordering you to do this, obviously.
I'm not looking for a pet, Caden. I'd have gone elsewhere for that.
I'm glad you didn't. This can't change anything, Shepard. This is a good crew, the finest I've served with. I don't want to mess it up.
Well then, don't mess it up.
It's been a long time since I've met a woman who,
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the new relay.
Joker, you just have the perfect timing every time. 5 minutes, plenty of time. Yeah, why don't you say what you just wanted to say, you know, Kate, and just continue.
You know, I don't think I have all my stress worked out yet.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
Okay.
I swear, though, if anything happens to you, take care, Shepard.
Well, I got my personal debriefings after all. I gotta say though, considering some of the other awkward romance scenes in BioWare games, that one actually wasn't so bad. I mean, it was short, it was tasteful, but not as awkward as some other stuff that I've seen, particularly in Dragon Age Origins, so good work. Good work. But yeah, let's go and get this done here.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Yeah, could you people
Joker?
stop screaming, please, and
I can
just
do
let
it.
Joker do it?
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
All right, so I need to pick my team for this assault, and yeah, Ashley is no longer in my roster. Okay, I mean, we're going to an Prothean planet, right? So I feel we should bring our Prothean expert along. And yeah, sure, let's bring Kaden as well. I still think that those two make a pretty good team for my soldier shepherds, so this should be fine.
Keep moving! Inside! Now!
Kill them all. We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Alright, so we are on the planet now. Saren and his troops have disappeared into a sealed bunker beneath the surface of Ilos, sealing the doors behind them. And we need to open them, right? I can't actually quick save here. Which means there are probably enemies nearby. Oh yeah, there are. And for some reason I'm using my pistol. That is kind of pointless. Okay, let's kill these enemies. That's a bunch of gas apparently. Well, a bunch of gas though. Oh, that one is one of the tougher guys. Let's kill him quickly. Wow, where are these guys coming from? Okay, let me get some cover here. This isn't good.
I've lost shields.
That's a damn amateur. Okay. This is more difficult than I thought. Let's take some healing over here. And you guys get your barrier up. There we go, that's much better. kill that bastard. And that's another amateur over there. Okay, I think we can lift this one too. Very good. And down you go. And I see at least one more enemy somewhere over there. Let's try to get this killed as well. There we go. Whew! Okay, that was interesting. And let's go back to where we came from, because I haven't really explored this area yet. Okay, apparently I can save here, so I think I'm going to make a cut here and end the episode. And in the next episode we are going to look around this place and try to open that door that Saren sealed. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and see you again next time.